Hello everyone, welcome to Learn Reality Consult. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to practically demonstrate how to convert raster data to different formats. How to convert raster data to different formats. You know, in GIS world, we have two main types of data. One is the vector data and then the raster data. And the data formats for vector data can be in the form of shapefile, personal, and file geodatabase feature classes, to just mention a few. With respect to raster data formats, it can be in the form of geotiff, it can be in the form of imaging, and I will show you some few of them in Google. So open your Google Chrome, type Arcgis supporter file format 10.7, and you will see the supported raster dataset file formats help. Click on it and you will see them. There are a lot of them, plenty varieties of data formats, and how it is supported in Arcgis. You see, we also have Arcgis grid. So these are the top main ones: the geotiff, Arcgis grid. We have the imagine by Arcgis, like Arcgis imagine. We have imagine images. There are there several of them: digital image map, digital terrain elevation. These are different supported GIS raster data format. Arcgis imagine, that is the imagine images, which always have an extension of IMG. You see it, IMG. Arcgis grid stack. You see, that's the file geodatabase and so on. That is them. So as I indicated, there are several of them, but today I'm going to practically demonstrate how to use a few of them. So before that, you need to have data. This is my data raster, that's DM, digital elevation model of Kwahu in Ghana. It's a town in Ghana with high elevations and altitudes and so on. So this is the digital elevation model of the area. So first of all, let's demonstrate how it is done. First of all, let's try to convert it to geotiff. So when you right click on it, go to data and then export, this dialog will open, and in this dialog, the first part is the extend and the second part is spatial referenced. So with respect to the extend, we have the raster dataset that is original, so it's maintaining the original extent of the Kwahu dataset or DM. And the spatial reference is the raster dataset, so it is taking the spatial reference of the original dataset or DM, the digital elevation model of Kwahu. So that is it. So with this, you can select your where you want to save it, pick the folder in which you want to save it, and you should be able to trace it to see where you save it. And then you see, this is where the conversion comes in. Format, as I indicated, there are several of them: TIFF, BMP, MV, S3 bill, S3 what. There are several: GIF, grid, imagine, image, JP2, and so on, PNG. These are the different formats. So as I indicated, let's start with the TIFF. The TIFF is usually the default for Arcgis because the TIFF is usually used in photography, and it's actually maintains the quality of the data after conversion is done. So it is very, if you don't want to lose quality, it's important to save it in this file format. And then you can use the compression type. You can select the compression type you want your data to be in. So some of the GIS data are really bulky, so you need to actually compress it to save more space and in your computer and even the processing of the data. So with this, you first one is JPEG. JPEG usually is a lousy file format conversion type, compression type, sorry, because it doesn't usually maintain the quality of your information or data. It distorts it. When you want to reconstruct the data into its original form, it becomes not good. So this is not usually advisable to use the JPEG as a form of compression. And the second one is the LZW compression. This usually works similar to the normal compressors that we use. It maintains the quality or the originality of your data. So we will save this in that. You click OK. Will you like to add the extend data to the map as a layer? You say yes. So usually that is how the conversion is done. It has already been converted, but in other times we should be able to use a tool, that is the conversion of raster to other formats. That's a tool for that, and when you can access it through Add Toolbox, and Add Toolbox you go to conversion tools, and the conversion tools you go to raster, and then raster to other format. Double click on it. You see this dialog will open, and when this dialog opens, first click on this folder icon, navigate to where you store your data. So I store my data or data in slope. So, and this is my data. You click add, click on where you want to save it. You can create a folder and save it, or and so on, but I want to save it in the slope folder. Click add, and this is it. So here you need to pick the raster format type. This is the TIFF. It's usually the default, so but let's do it in grid. Click OK. Wait for the processing to be done or completed. So it has also raster to other file format. It has already been converted, but it did not add any layer to our layers on the table of contents. But you can navigate to the folder in which you exported it to. So I exported it to NUST, come to slope. You see, usually it comes with this .ovr, and we also have AUXA, but it comes with folders. This is the folder and information. So under information, we have several information about the work, the conversion, details of it, and we also have a folder for it. So if you want someone to open it or work on it, you have to send the whole folder. There's not a particular part of the data. You have to send the whole folder to be able to work on it by someone. So definitely that is how it is done. So now let's try to do another conversion type. We have done the GeoTIFF, we have done Arcgis, Great. And now let's do another file format. Pick your data, save in slope, add. Where do you want to save it? In slope, add. Then this is it. So let's pick imagine images. Imagine images are usually if you are familiar with Arcgis. Arcgis is a remote sensing software, and usually there is a file format for is what? Imaging, and the extension is img. So with this, save it and you click OK. Wait for the processing to be completed. Raster to other file format. So when you go to your where you exported it to, for me the same location, okay, and you still, then you go to slope. Usually it comes with an extension of img. You see, this is the file extension .img. So that is it. So when you can load this one back to Arcgis to be able to view it very well. So that is another conversion to other formats. And then this is how the process usually works. This is how it is done. So you just go to raster to other file format and so on. For the next one, I'm going to show you how to convert raster to Arcgis, which is a text file format, So with this, you just click on the search, type Arcgis, raster to what? Arcgis. Want to convert from raster to Arcgis, choose the one, this, click on the where you want to save it, and then you click OK. And it's being processed. Yes, it has already been converted. So, and usually it is in a text format. So when you go to the folder in which you save it, you right click and edit it, you will see the more information about the cell size and so on, the rows and columns, to just mention a few. So you can also convert from Arcgis to raster, like in the form of text to raster images. So basically that is how to convert raster data to different file formats. In this video, I practically demonstrated how to convert raster data to different file formats, like one GeoTIFF, we have ASCII grade, we have imaging img, we have how to convert from Arcgis to from raster to Arcgis, and then from Arcgis to rasters. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to see more of these videos, kindly subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload new video.